you doing? Welcome to day 13. Today we are focused on making traffic lights. This is when it starts to get really exciting. We spent the last 2 days just kind of understanding a little bit of Python, seeing how we can control LEDs using buttons and buzzers and just some simple Python code. Now we're actually kind of moving into what I feel is like a project. And we're going to do this by making LED lights. So what you're looking at here on the screen and what you're going to need for today is this is the setup we had for day 12. And only things we really need to add is we need to have 3 lights. And so what I'm going to do is I have a blue light on and I'm going to replace it with these 3 here, red, green, and yellow, to kind of represent a traffic light. So we're going to need to make a breadboard display that's going to have 3 LEDs, our button, and our buzzer. And if you're on and using the Raspberry Pi project page for the physical computing with Python, there's a great layout that kind of showcases how to do this. So I'm going to go ahead and set that up. But for the sake of this video, I'm not going to walk you through it because I feel like by now you should have the hang of how to do that. I will identify GPIO pins and things like that in the future videos when we get going into the project itself. But really all you're going to need is exactly what you've had, a few more wires and 2 more LEDs. Maybe 3 if you want to have red, green, and yellow. So that's the overview. This one's going to be super exciting because not only are we going to have 3 lights that turn on, there's lots of challenges and extensions to really push the boundaries of our learning to kind of figure out how to make things more interactive. And then starting to see real world application that's helpful for you, as well as converting that into your classroom if you're an educator, in terms of here's a challenge you could pose to kids and let them kind of work through the challenge once they kind of have some basic understanding. So really excited about today. So when you're ready, let's go ahead and I'm going to get my breadboard and stuff all wired in. And when you're ready to dive in, you go ahead and continue to the next video where we're going to dive into Python for our code. And just as you know, here's what we're going to be doing on this layout, and I'll express it again in the next video. Our button's going to go to GPIO pin 21. The red's going to 25. The amber or the yellow will be 8. Green is 7, and the buzzer is 15. So I'll get that built. We'll get going next video, and we'll get diving into the beginning of this project and all the extensions and expansions that come with it. All right, my friends, here we go. Day number 13. Booyah!